Hi, this is Dee with Divine Needle. It is the age of Aquarius, February the 16th, 2021, 10:08 a.m. I'm a little late getting started. Negative 14 degrees here and rolling power blackouts. We were down for over 2 hours this morning, so I could not record. It's very fascinating. It's like an adventure. The sky is crystal blue and the sun is out. So the temperatures are coming up. That was negative 14 Fahrenheit this morning. Whew. Okay. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Woo. It's cold in here because, yeah. Whoa. All right. Here we go with the reading for today. For those on a mission down here, what do we need to know today, next 24 hours? Okay. Ripeness, something coming to fruition. And friendliness. Okay. Something's ripe for the harvest right now. Some of you have ideas. Bottom of the deck, receptivity. Receptivity. Oh, I know what they're showing me. The whole, I talked about the tree thing and in yesterday's reading, and now they're actually presenting it. The inversion. As above, so below, right? So they're basically indicating that is very correct, and people need to understand that theme. All right. They're in the inversion. Wow, everything's freezing cold. The deck's cold, desk is cold, I'm cold. Ooh, and the adventure continues. All right, here we go. Overall energy for today. Hopefully we'll get this done before the power goes down again. Because they're talking about the adventurer, High Priestess. Overall energy today. That's some good energy to have. My hands are so dry, it's redonk. What's our highest priority today? Highest priority for today. Those down here on missions. Cards are squirrely. Super squirrely. Wow. A stack. Shining Dew. The Magus. Stronghold of the Grail. The Warrior. The Eminence is our highest priority today. That's a lot. I'll see if I can sum it up for you. And what to be mindful of and or prepare for today. Those on a mission. Brand new beginnings, working together. Good. That's excellent energy. We need that underlying the grotesque ones. Whew. Cold hands. Need to warm them up a bit. Oh, all right. I don't know what the temp is in here, but it's pretty darn cold. Let's take a peek. Unseen power rising. Focused, dedicated work. And Page of Earth. Herald of the Darkening. Stronghold of the Veil. And then, nice. 3 of Chalices, the Kindred, and the Champion, 6 of Scepters. Very nice. But we'll look at the very bottom card here. This can be focusing on what you lack rather than what you have. But the other thing is an unseen power rising, and that's what I see. That's what I feel. Grotesque, 5 of Chalices. Is the loss after the waning of joy, a personal feeling of disfigurement, a mystery. It is a mystery. And an unseen power rising. When your blood, sweat, and tears have been expended without yielding fruition or meaning, the grotesque is the spirit who will appear by your side. Yet behind the grotesque are 2 intact chalices, symbolic of powers and personal talismans to help navigate social circumstances where you feel like the disfigured one, the outcast, and to gift you with the arcane powers that you have always been reserved for the grotesque ones. There's more to that. The journeyman's right underneath that. Seeing through the forest, through the trees, right? So deep in the forest, you're not seeing. All right. Overall energy today, the Seeker, Spirit in Search of Science, and the High Priestess, Major Arcana, in that slot for the overall energy. That is one of the 3 Fool cards. The Seeker is somebody who's seeking, who's off on an adventure, seeking the truth. Seeking information. Who seeks answers, seeks to know. And High Priestess, key 2, Major Arcana. This is Sophia, or wisdom personified. She guides you toward the deepening and broadening of your knowledge. Aspire for scholarship to wield the power of discernment. The priestess is the queen of the angels, that when the priestess appears to you, she instructs on the cultivation of your wisdom and intuition. The summation of the choices you have made in the landscape of thoughts you have painted for yourself are taking you to the threshold of a particular path, and now it's time to venture deeper, further. Here is the wellspring of magic. What's fascinating, I don't know what you guys are up to or what you're researching and looking into, but I'm sorting out the book of Revelation because that's where they led me. And the only person that can really decipher that book is the Holy Ghost, the High Priestess, the Queen of the Angels. You guys keep on digging. Don't stop. All right. The Shining Dew. That is Knight of Chalices. And this is our highest priority today. Manifesting. Let's hope we can. As long as we got power. Of course, I can always go crack my Bible in the other room. That's always a possibility. It's an adventure. Why not? Everything's destined to happen just the way it's happening. Remember that. You are now being given divine instruction to alchemize the elemental nature of water to enhance social charisma. Transmuted water helps you decelerate, slow down your frantic movements, find your calming center, and reflect. Fluidity is the quality of being like water, as is the Taoist philosophy of Wu Wei, and the shining dew is here to guide you toward free flow so that you might roll with the waves and let the natural movements of karma take you where you need to go. The Knight of Chalices is your guide as you navigate the waters of destiny. Slowing down and achieving an inner calm will lead you to wielding incredible soft power over others, which in turn endows you with the influence you sought to have. When this card appears in a divinatory reading, Spirit is telling you to sublimate what is deep within your psyche into the material world. As creative or artistic product, allow your soul to be visible. Manifest the crap out of it. I've been feeling like they want me to continue with the mission regardless of whether my other half is here or not. And I've got a lot to show you guys, so I hope you keep an eye on Divine L too. The Magus. As above, so below. That card right there. I know it says friendliness, but and this is that card too. So these two cards really indicate this card. And this card is your idea is ready to bring forward. How you want to present material. It's time to harvest, basically. Anyway, Magus, Key 1, Major Arcana. Highest priority today. As long as the power stays up, we will do exactly that. Trust. All right. So we got 0, 1, and 2 in order. See, 0, 1, 2. So the first 3 keys of the tarot in Major Arcana. That's big. The Magus is personification of creative thought. When this key appears to you, the call to action is exercising the powers of your mind and you will achieve your greatest potential. The Magus appears to you now to help you manifest discipline and focus toward mastery over your own innate talents. Never forget you have the capability to manifest your thoughts into reality. That's fascinating. This is the divinity in man and the powers embedded within your spirit. Embody the alchemist and transmute what is of little value to what is of great value. Invent and reinvent. Wow. Page of Cups. Page of Chalices, Herald of the Purifying, Stronghold of the Grail. That's some sort of offer coming in from a water sign. Could be an apology or an offer of some sort. Water is the emotional realm. So keep that in mind. So it may be an emotional plea of some sort. Or you may be making one. There's a chance of that. Oh, yeah, I see what they're saying. Oh, wow. All right. And I've got little rascals in the window because the sun's out and they're wanting to watch the Cardinals. We have a whole slew of cardinals that live in the tree right outside the window. All right. And that means something. Everything means something. Stronghold of the Grail comes bearing an important message to you, an opportunity about matters relating to love, relationships, domestic affairs, or your spiritual path. The Page of Chalices is a stronghold here to help you become better attuned to your emotions, helping you in pursuit of true happiness. She appears to you when you need further guidance on your path to finding your personal holy grail. The presence of the stronghold of the grail can also be an emissary sent to you by a lunar deity, a divinity of waters, of medicine, or a pantheon from the northern hemisphere. Okay. This seems to be kind of going in line with yesterday's reading. They want you to manifest because there's something that's been brought to light, something that you know, and they want you to talk about it and use some creative ways of doing that. And they want you to do it on your own. You can't wait on your twin flames to catch up. They will catch up, likely. Everything happens for, the way it's supposed to. And there's no waiting, because as Gabriel says, tick-tock, time's up. Anyway, Key 19, the Warrior, Major Arcana, the Sun card. The Sun of the Magi signifies competence and reciprocity. Here we see your consciousness expanding. The Master of the Mystic Light appears to you when you are on the verge of confronting potential with reason and truth, through which you shall create goodness. Goodness is creation with purpose arrived at through reason and truth. Here is victory in battles you fought for your own independence. Yep, independence card right there. You've broken all chains. You've detached yourself from that which had tried to control your will. And now your light shines freely out to the world. The warrior is also the spirit of fighting to protect others, fighting in service. This is success and glory you achieve not for yourself, but so you can be in the empowered position to help others thrive and grow. This is the spirit of heroic acts. Inscribed upon the warrior's gloves, Liberatus Profundant Omnia Luce. Freedom floods all things with light, and Luciet Lux Vestra, let your light shine. You are now liberated and triumphant. You are liberated and triumphant. The Eminence, Nine of Orbs, individually doing your own thing, standing on your own 2 feet, regardless. Regardless. The Eminence. The Eminence is the spirit personification of upward mobility and material fruition born out of your own hard work. All that we have done and invested in has propelled us to the top. And yet now that we are at the top, are we feeling isolated and alone? All that glitters is not gold. There's a lady I know that's sure that all that glitters is gold. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. What are you guys trying to tell me here? There's more to this reading, I can tell you that right now. Much more. This card's feeling much more. Much more. That's definitely unseen power rising. It's not really focusing on what we lack. It's the unseen power rising, dedicated work towards our mission. Mine is deciphering the book of Revelation. Because based on what they're telling me, yeah, we got to get a lot of people up to speed. All right. All that glitters is not gold. Well, that's kind of true. Because when you have the enlightenment of what they've told me, that's very 10 of Wands feeling. That's why when I did the video on the book of Revelation over on DIVINENEEDLE, there comes some weight with that. But I'm also trying to keep myself grounded in knowing that everything's happening exactly as it's supposed to. The machine at work, regardless of what they've tried to do to tamper with that. All right. Inner lives versus outer lives can be unrecognizable from one another. Okay, so the woman pictured here in the Nine of Orbs is the same woman pictured in the Nine of Swords, and yet upon first impression they appear so different. Inner lives versus outer lives can be unrecognizable. Nevertheless, the eminence appears as your spirit ally, and when she makes her presence, she is here to support your endeavors toward elevating rank, reputation, and to increase your material gains. When the Nine of Orbs appears in the reading, this is the message from Spirit to heed. Everything is for the best in all possible worlds. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, everything's going the way it's supposed to. The machine, the grand machine at work. Okay, guys. So stand in your power as individuals. You have some enlightenment and move forward in love. Manifest. Keep in mind you're manifesting. So keep your thoughts as it helps when you think about the machines at work and it's doing exactly what it's supposed to. That does help. Okay. It's like today with the power going down and everything being freezing cold and stalling this reading. There was a reason for that. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. And your overall, or what to be mindful of, prepare for, the bread of life, Ace of Orbs, and the Mason working together. So brand new beginnings working with others. Could be this stronghold coming in with an offer. This shining dew, it's the same person trying to manifest something with you, for some of you. So the bread of life. Mindful of, prepare for. Plenitude of resources. Earth is alchemizing in your world, materializing as an investment that yields fruition, or a new undertaking in matters relating to personal economics and commerce. When this card appears to you, you are about to receive that which shall nourish you spiritually and also bring you a sense of worldly prosperity. What is to come will feed the many. The Ace of Orbs endows you with beginning access to the sacred mysteries and the beginning stage of acquiring the gift of prophecy. Yeah, the prophecy of the book of Revelation. Yeah. New beginnings, working with others. Possibly a water sign. Possibly. Doesn't have to be. There's a lot in this reading going on. You will achieve the capability to do what it is you seek to do. And the Mason, 3 of Orbs. Upon the first stare, ex nihilo nihil fit. The philosophy that every work is built or comes from a pre-existing work. The Mason is completion and inauguration with a materialized work product to show for yourself. It is the spirit of merit by your side and hard work and dedication that pays off. The dedication card right here. Hard, dedicated work. So both of the dedication to your missions is showing up. It is the spirit of merit by your side, of hard work and dedication that pays off. This is the spirit of architecture, of construction, and material works erected brick by brick, stone by stone. Labor omnia vincent. Hard work conquers all. So, many of you are going to get offers from others that are awake. About working together. Brand new beginning. Remember, the energy can float upwards of 5 days, possibly. Depends on your individual mission timeline. But it's ripe for the picking, and it's all about as above, so below. All right. Little outgoing energy. Anything you want to tell us outgoing on this reading, please? For everybody down here on missions, some of us have some whoppers of a mission. Politics. Oh, yeah. Okay. Some politics involved in this. But I don't think that's why this card's out. Just as in the one that says friendliness, the card's out because of what it shows on the picture. Same with this one. Apep Apophis. Very well known and loved by many tribes. That's also the god Pan in Celtic and other lore. Lores, myths, they're not. They're truth. The false mask. But I don't think that's what they're really wanting to talk about so much. Is they're pointing out the god Pan. Perhaps working with him for some of you. Magician energy is here. Some of you do work with the higher realm. And what's fascinating is some of those gods are incarnate. And their higher selves are helping guide many of you. As well. See, we have the snake again. All right. So this may be what they're indicating who this Knight of Cups is. So those of you that are working with Pan, he's extremely loving and really cares about everybody down here and the planet. Just an FYI. And it would seem that the Catholic Church is worshiping him. Or, yeah. There's more to this. But I think they want me to talk about this because that one's the Taurus on the world card. Archangel Uriel is Pan. All right. Yeah, there were two suns. Anyway, yeah, I am the seeker. I know exactly what's going on with that, or pretty close. Anyway, I hope you guys listen to this reading, access the higher realm, Pan's energy for some of you. Brand new beginnings working together with that energy. The energy of the snake, which represents wisdom. And yeah. Anyway, I got a lot to share about that on my other channel. I hope you guys take a look-see, because it's going to be very the Sun card, enlightening. All right. So that's it. Happy Tuesday. Try to stay warm. For those in the northern hemisphere, try to stay cool in the southern. And tomorrow's the weekly reading, so. All right. Hang tough, guys. Remember, everything's happening exactly as it's supposed to. The grand machine is at work. Have a grand day, and remember who loves you the most. She's represented on those two cards right here.